For decades, humanity has searched the stars. Not just for planets. Not just for moons. Not just for faint signals drifting across the void. But for anomalies. Those rare, extraordinary moments when the cosmos refuses to obey its own rules. When the universe seems to pause, almost intentionally, as if whispering a secret we were never meant to hear. And now, the James Webb Space Telescope may have captured one of those secrets. What began as a routine observation of the third interstellar object ever detected in our solar system, an object now called 3 Atlas, has evolved into something far stranger, far darker, and infinitely more consequential than anyone could have anticipated. Because deep in the cold, silent void beyond Mars, Webb detected something it was never meant to see. Not just light. Artificial light. A glow that no comet produces. A glow that no asteroid emits. A glow that defies every law of reflection, refraction, and natural physics that we know. And now, the scientific community is left with a question that chills the mind, the imagination, and the very core of reason. What is 3 Atlas, really? 3 Atlas first appeared as a faint, ghostly speck at the very edge of our solar system, moving along a trajectory no natural object could ever follow. It was undeniably interstellar, ejected from a distant star system, cast across the galaxy by forces we can barely comprehend, now drifting silently into our neighborhood, unseen for millions of miles. At first, scientists treated it like a curiosity. Like Oumuamua. Like Borisov. Objects that flashed briefly across our sky, then vanished. But even in those earliest images, something felt wrong. 3 Atlas was too bright. Too luminous for its estimated size. Its light did not fluctuate like a comet. It shimmered with a cold, unnatural consistency, as if it were powered from deep within, like a machine in the dark. Observatories worldwide turned their gaze toward it. And the James Webb Space Telescope, perched a million miles from Earth, with mirrors capable of seeing the unseen, was called in to investigate. What it revealed would forever change our understanding of the cosmos. Webb's instruments detected a centralized thermal emission. Not sunlight reflected off ice. Not scattered dust. Not outgassing. Heat radiated outward from the object's core, almost as if it had an internal engine, an energy source unknown to human science. A pattern pulsed faintly. Irregularly. Deliberately. Scientists scrambled to explain it. Could it be radioactive decay? Internal friction from shifting ice? An unknown isotopic reaction? Every explanation fell apart as more data poured in. The one possibility left standing, the one no one dared speak aloud: 3 Atlas might be powered. As telescopes tracked its movement with increasing precision, an even stranger picture emerged. Its trajectory was far too precise for a natural object. Its rotation was stable in ways that defied physics. And its surface reflected light almost perfectly. Not like ice. Not like rock. Not like dust. But like polished metal. And the light it emitted? It wasn't broad. It wasn't scattered. It was narrow, controlled, focused into specific wavelengths. Exactly like the signals we use on Earth, laser communication arrays. LED grids. Beacon lights on spacecraft. Its pulses weren't random. They flickered with subtle irregularity, almost like a heartbeat. Almost like a message. Could this be intelligence at work? Could this object, silent, cold, drifting through the void, be aware? Observatories scrambled to measure every detail. Its brightness remained unnaturally consistent across observations. Its internal thermal emissions defied expectations. Its movement suggested choice, almost as if it were selecting its own path through the solar system. And the world waited, watching a speck of metal and light, wondering, hoping, fearing what had just arrived. Was this an artifact? A probe? Or something far? The awakening MIT and Harvard teams worked tirelessly, analyzing every signal. What had appeared as random electromagnetic noise slowly revealed patterns. Static resolved into structure. Chaos folded into rhythm. A repeating pulse emerged, too precise, too deliberate to be natural. Some whispered in disbelief. A beacon. Telemetry. A message not meant for humanity, but for someone, or something, far beyond our reach. And the most chilling fact, the signal had never changed. Not once. It was as if 3 Atlas wasn't trying to communicate with us at all. It was sending information somewhere else. And whatever, or whoever, was receiving it, had already heard it. Then came the event that transformed curiosity into dread. A sudden flare. A spike of luminosity that seemed almost alive, captured in real time by Webb, confirmed across multiple ground-based observatories. Brightness surged by nearly 40% in under 2 minutes. No natural cause could explain it. No solar wind. No collision. No disintegration of fragments. It was as if someone, or something, had switched it on, activated its systems, awakened it. Immediately afterward, orbital calculations revealed a subtle, deliberate shift. 3 Atlas had changed its course. Slightly. Precisely. Toward the plane of Earth's orbit. No comet or asteroid could perform such a maneuver. Only a vessel with intent could. Only an object with purpose. Spectroscopic analysis delivered the next shock. 3 Atlas contained materials that could not exist naturally, highly reflective alloys. Rare earth elements in unusual combinations. Compounds that defied the known periodic table, theorized only in advanced quantum laboratories. This was not a rock. Not a natural object. It was engineered. Constructed. Designed. Built to endure the emptiness of interstellar space. Global agencies reacted quietly, urgently. Encryption was raised across observatory networks. Satellites were discreetly recalibrated. Observatories went offline. Research teams were reassigned without explanation. Whispers circulated. 3 Atlas might be a scout. A surveillance probe sent to observe. To measure. To catalog. To evaluate our solar system, and perhaps, life on Earth. SETI took a risk no one else dared. They sent a carefully coded message. A universal greeting. A cosmic handshake. Mathematics. The periodic table. Simple depictions of humanity. 3 days passed. Then, precisely 72 hours later, a pulse returned. Not an echo. Not a reflection. A deliberately processed signal. A reply. For the first time, humanity realized we were being acknowledged. The object had received the message, understood it, and answered deliberately. After that, anomalies began appearing. Telescopes experienced glitches. Sensors fluctuated inexplicably. Data streams froze mid-transmission, but only when focused on 3 Atlas. It became clear, this was no passive object. It was interfering with observation itself. A passive rock does not hide. A scout does. The final revelation was staggering. Trajectory analysis revealed Fibonacci spirals in its path. Light pulses matched prime number sequences. Even the timing of its flares and signals followed mathematical precision. This was intelligence, encoded in motion, in behavior, in pattern. 3 Atlas was not merely passing through our solar system. It was navigating. With purpose. With precision. Its very existence was a message, a language of mathematics and motion. The truth is undeniable. 3 Atlas was never a rock. Never a comet. It was built. It was sent. It responded. And it is watching. Perhaps it is scouting. Perhaps it is cataloging. Perhaps it is waiting. Recording. Evaluating. Judging. Somewhere in the cold, endless dark, something has turned its attention toward Earth. We blinked first. And the countdown, whether we know it or not, has already begun. But it doesn't end there. 3 Atlas shows no signs of slowing. Its energy systems appear inexhaustible, absorbing light, converting it, storing it, a self-sustaining vessel traversing centuries and light years. Every flare, every pulse, every subtle course adjustment, a deliberate communication. A message not in symbols, but in action itself. The universe, once distant and silent, is no longer so. And humanity, small and fragile, is no longer the observer. We are the observed.